Hello everyone! In today's video I'm going to show you how to make this cute little winter hat for Mr. Frog, and it's like a little snow cap, little beanie, so you have the little hat with a cute little pom-pom on top. So for this cute little hat for Mr. Frog, you're going to need 2 different colors of yarn. So you'll want the main color, which is the color in the middle, and then you'll want a border color and a pom-pom color. And I like to make the border and the pom-pom in the same color, but you can do whatever you want. You can make them all different if you want. So let's see. So that is the size 6 bulky blanket yarn, just like Mr. Frog is made out of, so that his cute little accessories and hats and sweaters and scarves and hat are just, all the things are just as squishy and soft as he is, and he likes that. Then let's see, we'll also need this is a size J, a 6mm crochet hook, some scissors, a little yarn needle, and if you want you can use a little stitch marker, because sometimes when you're working in the round with this fluffy yarn, it can sometimes get a little hard to see the beginning and the end of your where your stitches are, where your rounds are. All right, so let's put all this aside. And to get started, you're going to start with whichever color you want in the middle, and we're calling that the main color because it's kind of like the main body of the hat, and then the other color will be for the border and the pom-pom. But the main color, I'm going to do mine in blue. So grab your main color, your middle color of your hat, and we're just going to make a little slip knot. And then we are going to chain 2, a 1 and a 2. Now in the second chain from the hook, so you've got the first one's right next to your hook, you're going to go into the second one. We're going to put 8 single crochets. So here's a 1. And this is where, if you wanted to, you could put a little stitch marker, because like I said, sometimes it's kind of tricky to see where your first stitch is because this yarn is so fluffy. So there's 1 single crochet, and here is 2 and 3 and 4. Here's 5, 6 and 7 and 8. And then we're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet. So it's right here where my stitch marker is if you're using a stitch marker. Slip stitch, and we are all finished with round 1. So we've got this little puffy circle going on. If your first single crochet loosened up, you can pull that a little bit, but don't pull it too hard because this blanket yarn will break. And that's why we did chain 2 to start our project instead of a magic ring, because this stuff and magic rings are not great together. All right, so we're ready for round 2. We're going to chain 1. And we're going to put 2 single crochets in every stitch around. So here's 1. Once again, if you want to use that stitch marker, you can. I'll just help you out with this fluffy yarn. And a 2. So that's all in my first stitch. Now in the next one, a 1 and a 2. And you're just going to continue around putting 2 single crochets in each little stitch. That makes 6. Here is 7 and 8. Here is 9 and 10. Here's 11 and 12. Here's 13 and 14. And now my last 2. Here is 15 and 16. And now, once again, I'm going to slip stitch to the top of my first little stitch. And we are finished with round 2, and we're actually finished with our main color. So you can cut your yarn and pull out your loop, and you can either weave in this end or you can actually just crochet over it with this next round. And for this next round, we're on round 3 now. We're going to be using our new color. So let's get rid of first color. We're all done with that. And grabbing second color. Now we're going to just attach it to any little single crochet. And if you want, you can do a little slip knot to attach it, or because this yarn is so fluffy, you really can just pull up the loop and it really holds itself on. So let's see here. I'm gonna start somewhere close to here so I can crochet over my end. So I'm gonna go, actually let's go right here. Okay. And I'm just gonna draw up my loop of my second color, and I'm gonna be crocheting over the end of my first color and over the end of my new color. So to start round 3, I'm just gonna do a little chain 1, and all we're going to do is do 1 single crochet in every stitch. So there's 1, in the next one, there's 1, that makes 2 so far for this round. Here is 3 for this round, and 4, here's 5, and 6, here's 7, and 8, here's 9, and 10, here's 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, and last one, 16. And now I'm going to slip stitch to the top of my very first stitch, which is right here. And we are finished with round 3. And we can cut our yarn, but we're going to want to keep this one long because this is the yarn that we can use to stitch it onto Mr. Frog's head if you want to, okay? Because this hat, it won't really stay on his head by itself. You've got to put one little stitch on there to hold it on. So now we've got a cute little cap so far, and now we just need the pom-pom. So for our pom-pom, you grab whatever color you want. I'm going to be using the same color as my trim. And this is a fun little way to make a pom-pom. I love this. Okay, so I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail at the beginning, okay? Not too much, but just a little bit because we're going to need it to tie at the end. And we're going to make a little slip knot to attach our yarn. And now we're just going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and now in the third chain from the hook, so we've got the one next to our hook, the second one, and the third one, we're going to put a cluster stitch right there. So here's the cluster stitch. Ready? Yarn over, insert our hook into that third chain, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, only 2 loops, okay? Then we're going to repeat that in that same third chain from the hook, same place, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, and then one more time, yarn over, insert your hook in that same spot, yarn over to draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Now you should have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and draw through all 4 of the loops. Now we've got a little cluster, which is half of a pom-pom. All right, and now we're going to do that again, okay? We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the third stitch again. So it's going to be kind of right next to our cluster here. Is that right? Hold on, I can't see mine. Let's see, okay. Oh yes, all right. 1, 2, 3. There we go, this fluffy yarn's tricky. Okay, so I see the third stitch from my hook, yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Once again, in that same third chain from the hook, yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. And then one more time, yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Now we'll have the 4 loops on our hook once again. I'm gonna yarn over and draw through all 4 loops. And now we're going to slip stitch into the very first little chain that we did. It's at the base of our first cluster. And so you kind of like fold your clusters together. See how it makes a pom-pom? So we've got them like this. We're gonna go ahead and kind of fold them so that we can get into that first little slip stitch right there. And just, oh, I just did that backwards. Sorry, I'm trying to show it to you on camera and it feels weird. Okay, insert your hook into the first slip stitch, yarn over and draw all the way through. And what that does is it closes up your pom-pom. And now we're all finished, so you can draw, you can pull out that loop and cut your yarn a little bit long, not too long, but a little bit long, and pull your yarn through. Okay, and now you've brought your pom-pom together when you slip stitched through the base so that both little clusters are together to make one big pom-pom. And then I like to take my 2 ends and just tie them together. You don't have to, but I feel like it secures it nicely. Don't pull it too hard, don't break your yarn. All right, and now we're gonna use these ends to put our cute little pom-pom onto the top of our hat. So here's our cute little hat. And we want to bring one of these ends through here. So let's see, you can either use your hook or your yarn needle. I'm gonna use my yarn needle. And you don't want to bring both ends right through the center because then you'd be able to pull them both out. So I like to go right to the side of center so that I'm going kind of through one of the first single crochets. So there's center. I'm going to go right over just a tiny bit to the side of center and bring my yarn down. And then for the other side, I'm going to go right to the other side. So there's center. I'm going to go right over to the side there. Let me find a good spot where my needle will go through. Not too far away because I don't want the end of my pom-pom going all the way down here, but just as close to center as I can get without going through center. And I'm doing this side of the yarn and bring it on down. All right, and now I've got both little ends of my pom-pom yarn going through, and it's right going down through the center of my hat, and now I'm going to tie this on with a little square knot, right over left, left over right, or left over right, right over left. And now I can cut my ends because I think my pom-pom's pretty secure. I'm not going to cut them too close because that's all going to be inside the hat, so you're not going to see it anyways. All right, and there we go. Mr. Frog's cute little hat is all finished. Now, how are we going to put this on his little head? All right, so let's see. I need a frog without a hat. Do I have one? Oh my. Here we go. Okay, I had to go hunting around the studio because all these frogs either have hats or earmuffs or something on their head. But I found one without a hat. Okay, so we're going to take the long end that we kept long here and just thread it through my needle, and I'm going to place this how I'd like it on my little frog right about there. Oh, so cute. And I'm just going to flip over to the back and bring my little yarn needle down through the hat and all the way through Frog's head to the front. And then I'm just going to run it up through the hat and then back down again Another space in the hat and another little stitch on her head. Sorry, Mrs. Frog, I know, ouch. And then bring it back up. And that is all. And now if you want to make it permanent, you can do a couple more stitches on. I like to change my frog's outfits a lot. So what I like to do is just take this end and just tuck it up inside the hat so that when I want to take it off, I can just undo those stitches, and then I can put a different little fashion accessory on her. Doesn't she look so pretty? All right, everyone, I hope you liked this adorable little hat tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.